As many already know, now in 2023 we are going to have the new season of Cosmic Fury, but we are also going to have the special anniversary episode called Once and Always. In this special episode to celebrate 30 years of Power Rangers, we are going to be able to see several of the original Rangers, which have already been shown in several photos and videos since 2022. What we still don't know is if there will be surprises in this episode, since the Pink Ranger Amy Johnson had posted on her Twitter that we should be calm because there will be more. We could already see the new trailer of this special episode, which premieres on April 19th. Now we will analyze this new trailer to see if there are any surprises so we can give our opinion. The video starts with Alpha 5, who has his back to the camera, and we can see Zach and Billy who are apparently talking to Alpha 5. We can see that this new trailer is more like a behind the scenes, as we can see how they film the scenes and everything that is happening behind the scenes. As we had said earlier, the location they are now in seems to be the command center. We don't know if it is a new version of the command center, or they just wanted to redesign it to make it look better, since the old command center was filmed in 1993 with a very low budget. The first to speak is Zach, who talks about how it's been 28 years since he was a Power Ranger. Then we see Billy talking about something similar, since it's kind of crazy that it's been so many years. Now they show us the command center, and there are several very important things to comment on. Let's start with the most shocking thing. On the right we can see a tube with a blue light very similar to Zordon's tube. In this channel we have said several times that it is a possibility that one of the surprises could be Zordon, since that would be excellent for all the fans. The important thing about bringing Zordon back is that they must create a believable story, since we all know he died many years ago. Another thing we can see is the background, which has images of space, very similar to the previous command center, although that one only had stars. On the left side we can see a piece of viewing globe which was used by the Rangers to see everything that was happening on Earth. In this other scene we can see a better view of the viewing globe, and we realize that it is a little different from the old one. We can also see Alpha 5 again, Rocky who will be the Red Ranger of this episode, Cat who will be the Pink Ranger, and Billy. Then, quickly, we are presented with a fight between the Rangers and the Putty Patrollers, which seem to be Rita's Rangers, since their design is the same. Later they show us the logo of this special episode, which is the same original Mighty Morphin logo but with some small changes. Nowadays, with the technology in graphic design, the production was able to improve this logo and give it new effects. After this we can see the morpher of the Yellow Ranger, and if we look very carefully, we can see that this morpher is not destroyed. Now we can see Adam, which has the SPA name tag, and now we can see it clearly. When the first photo was revealed on the internet there was a lot of speculation about this, as they did not know if it was SPD or maybe SPA, although Adam himself had said on his social networks that it was SPA. Now they reveal something very interesting, as behind the Rangers we can see Zordon's tube, but if we look closely, we can see that the tube is broken. This completely changes the initial theory of Zordon's return and makes us think that maybe they can present some tribute to him. In this scene we can see the 4 Rangers that we know are going to appear, since they are the only ones that have been in all the pictures. In that small screen we are presented with how the final filming will be going to look like, since that is the correct angle of the camera in the filming. This is something very important, because for all those Mighty Morphin fans out there, We never had the opportunity to see our favorite series with the visual technology that we have now. Sometimes some Rangers of this era seem to be excellent, but really the visual technology of today helps them a lot. Here we can see excellent lighting, bright colors, and a modern command center, these things we didn't have in the past. Let's talk about this scene, in which we can see the 6 original Mighty Morphin, including the Green Ranger. I mentioned the Green Ranger and I don't say Tommy Oliver since we don't know if Tommy is inside that suit. This scene could have been filmed to represent some events of the past, some memories, and short scenes, in which they only need to see a battle with the old Rangers and with the transformation, they don't need the original actors. In this same place is where the fight with the putty patrollers takes place, and since we can see that they are the same as Rita's soldiers, then we can conclude that this is an old fight scene. In the same way is that we can be introduced to Zordon since, if the episode shows some scene from the past in the command center, then they should show Zordon. Then, we can see a scene of the 4 Rangers who apparently are watching the filming of some scenes, and we can see Rocky very excited as it is the first time he works together with Zack and Billy. Now, we are reintroduced to a very epic scene, the 6 Mighty Morphin Rangers standing together, and then we see how they are going to take the helmets off the actors. Obviously, they are not going to show the actors, as we know they are different people doing all the stunts and fights, as the actors only do some of the fights without the costumes. In the final scene we are presented with the Rangers next to Alpha 5, but on the left side we can see a yellow outfit. This could be the new Yellow Ranger, Trini's daughter, which has already appeared in many photos, but in this new trailer they didn't show her. We also have some photos that several Rangers have published on the internet. In one of these photos appears Trini's daughter next to Zack and Billy. Behind the Rangers we can see what Billy's new car could be, which he used to travel at high speed, but here we can see it a little more modern. Finally, we can see the 4 Rangers in what Rita's command center could be, and behind the Rangers we can see that there are some toy Rangers. If you would like to see this 30th anniversary episode, like this video, and subscribe for more Power Rangers anniversaries.